Hey guys, I wanted to tell you today, go to a nude beach. It is amazing. I've been fairly free with my nudity, but I haven't been to a nude beach ever until yesterday. And I did not prepare well because I don't wear sunscreen. I don't like putting that stuff on the skin. But as you can see, I lobstered myself pretty hard. This is the light stuff, my legs. Wow, I can't even lay down very comfortably. The lower back is so painful, and the legs, oh my God, I can't sleep on my side because the legs, they burn so bad. So sleeping, been trouble. Luckily I have an aloe plant, and I've been using some of the plant medicine to heal up the skin, and also just a lot of coconut oil. Just been lathering myself like a bodybuilder in coconut oil. So anyway, and I was extra exhausted today because the whole epidermis is getting healed. The entire skin suit is just getting healed. But I wanted to tell you, go to a nude beach. It is amazing, just the value of it. So I've been spending basically all of my 30s. I committed when I was like, probably back when I was 27, 28. Something like that. I mean, I committed. I had this notion in my head, wow, I am tying nudity with sexual energy. I'm tying nudity with arousal and sexual, entanglement. And I realized that's not healthy, that's not true. Nudity is just nudity. Skin is just skin. Body is just body. Sexual energy, sexuality is very different. There's intention behind it. There's connection behind it. There's there's consent behind it. There's a bond behind it. And just a naked person is none of that. Just a naked person is nothing. But in the Western world I grew up in the USA, wow, they really they teach us to tie nudity and sex together. And there's no examples of just plain old nakedness in America, especially. Excuse me. There's a hair in my mouth. So there's no examples of that in the USA. We don't have the saunas. Like, I was in Germany, and there's some people there, I don't know how common, but I was talking to somebody. Some people there, they go to the saunas with their family, and they're all naked together as a family in the sauna. Not a big deal to see your mom naked or your dad naked. Over here in USA town, that's crazy. You're gonna like go to jail for child molestation if you're that parent. Like, people are gonna call the cops on you. And I bring that up, to my mom and dad and my sister, and they're just like gagging in their mouth. Get out of here. I don't want to see your naked body. That's gross. I'm not doing incest here. Or like, I'm not gay. It's like, there's like so much tied to nudity, especially in our advertising systems, where there's scantily clad women or very sexy, strong, muscular men, and it's like, it's used obviously as a tool for selling, and it's all just, it makes me very sad that we can't just be naked, that we can't just enjoy the freedom of being declothed, that there's like, there's a demonization behind it, there's a faux pas, there's a word I want here, but there's like a repulsion towards it. So imagine if you're a family of four, an American family of four, going to a beach, and you see some topless women. Like, the mom's gonna like cover the eyes of the person. There's gonna be, and potentially, like, there's gasping, oh my, like, what is she doing? Oh my God, cover up. Why? What's the problem? The only problem exists is in your own mind. Whoever that person is who's feeling the gasp, who feels like the nudity is wrong or that there's a problem innately in nudity. It's really sad. It's really terrible. It's really suffocating and collapsing of one's freedom. And so I want you to go to a nude beach and break down those walls. If you have those walls, go to a nude beach and it will decouple that tie between nudity and a sexual charge or energy. There's no like sexual tension or anything. There's just naked people, ever hundreds of naked people, just, and we're all just hanging out naked and we're talking and we're hugging, and there's no hard penises, there's no arousal. Maybe there's always creeps. You can't avoid creeps necessarily. I did not come across them, but I'm sure creeps exist. But that's a very, very small percentage of that experience. But just people are so friendly. It was so nice. But just the decoupling of just looking around, seeing naked people, seeing boobs, seeing butts, and seeing nice looking people, seeing not nice looking people, just seeing all shapes of people. And it's just like, yeah, people are naked, people are bodies. This is what we look like. This is what all of us look like. And there's nothing morally right or wrong about wearing clothing. There's just a body and it's naked and it's getting the sun and it's being shown without concern, without care of how it's being perceived. It's just being shown as just a natural, normal way of existing. And it's so nice in decoupling that sexuality and the nudity. Just naked body, all on its own. That's all it is. There's nothing else there. And now when you bring sexual energy into it, you bring love into it, you bring couple relationship into it, then you can start to have like a completely different experience with nudity and nakedness and bodies. But it's not the nudity itself that's causing that or that is part of that. It's the intentions and the love and the lust and the bonding of a person or multiple people, if that's the case, in that scenario of consent and intention of coming together in that way. But the nudity itself is really not a part of that. So there's another really important thing. So we're decoupling sex and nudity. Awesome. The even more amazing thing is well, for me, and I've heard it too from a lot of people, but we're reframing our body image. We're reframing what it means to have a good body. It's just so many different shapes. Everybody has a unique shape. Nobody's the same. Everybody's got weird roundy bits. Everybody's got a little flab here or a little belly there, or big saggy boobs or whatever have you, and like, or a really flat butt or a really big butt, and it's all just whatever. It's just really nice to see all the different shapes and all the different sizes, and just it really helped remove my own vanity of my own body and my own perceived value of having to look a certain way. And if I don't look a certain way, that means I have less value or I have less worth. And being at this nude beach, it really helped shift some of that for me. I need to go more. I need to shift more. And because I really find, I hold a lot of self-worth and self-value around being able to be physically active and to do physical exercise and to have a good, attractive body. And when I don't, I feel less about myself. When I do, I feel more about myself. And I would love to just decouple worth and body image. Let's remove that. The body is fine. As long as you're healthy, that's all that matters. Bring in some exercise, do some strength training so you have strong bones and you have capacity and capability. But don't do it so that you look a certain way. I'm talking to myself, and I hope maybe it resonates for you. And but don't do it so other people can look at you and say, "Ooh, look how nice you are." I'm like, "Yeah, I am nice. Yay, thank you." And if I don't work out, I'm not nice. No, screw that. Screw you. that's that's neither here nor there. I'm nice regardless. And and so being able to decouple my self-worth from my body image was also a huge, huge part of my experience there at the Nude Beach. And it just feels so good, feels so free, just to be naked and to not care. Oh, taking off my bathing suit was like a little bit weird. It took me a second. And then after like 5 minutes, it just was normal, and I was interacting with people and like playing frisbee and running and giving certain people hugs, and like after getting to know them and making friends, and hugging goodbye or whatever. And yeah, who cares? Nobody cared, and it's really great. You can just hug someone naked, and it doesn't have any extra significance or sexual meaning or anything else tied to it. It's the same as if we were clothed. So I just want to invite you and encourage you and excite you. Go to a nude beach. You will not be sorry. And go with these intentions and these things in mind. Namaste. Have a wonderful day.